Hey everyone, it's the Helpful Hubby Sean again with a new episode. Today we're going to spend some time cleaning something that probably you wouldn't even think of, the kitchen sink. I know, it probably spends most of its time full of dishes and water and soap, but let's be honest, the first thing she's going to look at when she walks in the kitchen is the sink. So what I'm going to do is show you a step-by-step process to keep that thing clean and shiny, and every time she walks into the kitchen, she'll be thinking of you. Okay everyone, here's our kitchen sink now, and basically as you can see there's some grime. It's basically water buildup from soap and whatever else gets rinsed in the sink. And all I'm going to do is just take a regular household cleaner and I'm just going to spray it. You can spray the edges as well if you want. The main thing too is to spray these holders, top and bottom. And now this one sits with a lot of coffee in it, so I would give that a few extra squirts. Now all we're going to do is let this sit for a period of time, soak up the cleanser, and then basically we're going to come back and give it a quick scrub and rinse. Okay, so all I'm going to use here is just a regular household sponge. It has a bit of a Brillo pad type thing on the bottom, so I'm going to give it a little bit of water. Don't rinse the sink out a whole lot because you don't want to get rid of your soap until you absolutely are done. And all I'm going to do here is give it a quick scrub. Make sure you pay close attention to the chrome ring around where the sink fits, because obviously it's the one that's going to be the dirtiest, showing up whatever's been used. Now when I clean these, I clean the bottom and I use the hard pad to clean that off, and then the top. Same with the other side. Now depending on how old your sink is and how many times you've done this, if you've never done it, you'll be absolutely amazed on how shiny and clean your sink will look when you've completed it. Alright, rinse out your sponge. Then just take your tap. If you don't have one that removes from the actual housing, then you're going to have to use a cup with some water or even a wet rag just to get some of the soap rinsed out. Alright, now all I'm going to do is just take a simple towel and I'm going to towel up the water around the rim. Wipe off the tap, of course, because if you spend all this effort cleaning the sink, you don't want to have a dirty tap. And you can let her dry. Now when your wife comes home and has a look for making dinner, she's going to see a nice clean sink that she probably hasn't seen in quite some time. Alright, so we've got our sink all cleaned up and ready to go. So guess what? When she comes home, we'll see if there's going to be smiles. Anyways, that's this episode. Stay tuned for my next. And remember, always be a helpful hubby.